Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me. I don't really have an occasion to get ready for. This is just get ready for an everyday kind of situation where I'm just lounging around the house and doing stuff around the house. But I thought, you know what, I fancy getting all nice and dolled up, well, doing like a nice full face of makeup, curl my hair a bit, and yeah, I just felt like doing that, so I thought, why not film it and talk to you guys and do a little like a catch up. At the same time, I am just currently just wearing a tank top and a pair of shorts, since I am literally just going to be lounging around the house. But yeah, but let's get into doing my makeup and just talking to you guys, like a little get ready for me for an everyday situation. Since I'm starting to feel like wearing more makeup at the moment, or putting makeup on, ever since coming back from like the holiday I went on with my mum. I put like makeup on when I'm on like holiday or down at my nan and granddad and stuff. I put makeup on every day. But at my nan and granddad, it's just like a couple bits of makeup, like just a little bit of concealer, powder, fill in my brows, and then put a bit of mascara on, and then either use like a lip balm or a lip gloss or something on my lips. Sometimes I'll do like a actual lipstick or liquid lipstick or something, but most of the time it's just a small amount of like makeup with like a lip balm on my lips and stuff. But yeah, so I normally do that when I'm at my nan and granddad, or while I'm like away on holiday I'll do like a bit more makeup. But especially coming back from the holiday trip that I went on with my mum, which was 2 weekends ago now, I've like this, I think it was this Sunday, I literally just sat down and done like a full face makeup, curled my hair because I had the time to on that holiday, and I really enjoyed it. So I haven't really got around to doing it since, because I've just been, while being at home, doing random stuff, and that, and trying to make sure I like caught up on washing, and I can get like other videos like filmed and done and sorted. So I haven't really like sat down and done like a face of like makeup or put makeup on at the moment, and I'm just slowly getting back into wanting to wear makeup every day. Probably isn't the best season to do it in because it is summer, and oh my god, does it sometimes get hot and really sweaty. And I'll probably end up sweating off most of this makeup, but I'm slowly finding my love for makeup and wanting to wear makeup all the time back. So I'm so glad about that, to do all that and have fun, and just not care about taking ages to get ready and wanting to get ready like quickly and get that all stuff done and just take my time. But yeah, coming back from that holiday, like it was like 2 weekends ago I actually went on the holiday with my mum and her friends, and then it was like last weekend I got back, and ever since getting back from that like mini little holiday, I was kind of like, everyone else can get back into their scheduled routine again, of being back home, and I couldn't, so it was kind of like a weird like limbo-y kind of effect of, I do want to go back on holiday, or I just want to get straight back into my normal schedule of stuff to do. But I had like just under a week, like when did we come back on the Monday, and then the Saturday I was getting back home. So that was like kind of a weird limbo-y part there of being like, I've got however many days that is to like chill more or help out like at my nan and granddad's if they need any help with anything and stuff. But yeah, so it was kind of a weird time frame, because normally I can just like put my head down, do what I need to do in the house, and although I somewhat like remember what happened on the holiday, I can kind of be like, yeah, it was a good time, now I'm getting back to this. And that's what kind of like helps me forget about wanting to go back on the holiday and having that weird sad time of being like, I want to go back, because now I'm back to reality. But I didn't have that this time because obviously I was at my nan and granddad's, so I couldn't get back to like my normal schedule of like keeping myself busy. Well, I could keep myself busy with like reading or doing that sort of stuff, but when I'm at home, I'm like, I've got like 101 things on a to-do list I can do to like keep myself busy and stuff. So it was like I kind of didn't have that, so I was like kind of in that weird limbo. And then I got back on the Saturday, and that where it was alright kind of, because I busied myself of sorting out and emptying my bags and sorting them out, and we also went shopping for like some snacks for that night because it was also Eurovision. So I was also like doing that as like a distraction kind of thing. And also I love Eurovision, so that like happened, so that was great. And now it's got back into the thing of I'm kind of in the limbo again because I'm stuck between two holidays now, because obviously I'd come back from the other one and my nan and granddad's, and then in just under 2 weeks time I'm going on another holiday with my dad and my sister. So it's then a thing of I need to sort out for that holiday and go on that holiday, and I just repeat the same words then. So I'm doing that, but then I'm excited for that holiday, which is then making me miss the other holiday, and reminisce on that holiday. So yeah, all over the place at the moment, but I don't think I'll get back to like my fully like schedule and stuff until possibly towards the end of July, I think, which seems ridiculous, but with me thinking about it, it's like start of June holiday, middle of June I've got mine and my sister's birthday, and then, well, I don't know what my sister's doing for her birthday. She might like go out, she might not stay home for it or whatever, but yeah, so got her birthday, and then the middle of July I've got my mum's birthday when I'm going back down to my nan and granddad's and spending that time there. And yeah, so I think after July, well, after the week at my nan and granddad's, I can then get back to like my normal schedule of doing stuff, and plus I've also got like a book video that I'm filming for the start of June, which is kind of like all crazy and stuff, since I'm literally on the, I think I keep saying this in like vlogs, I'm on the last book now of it, which is great. I'm on the last half of the book actually, but it's still like 300-ish pages to read before like the week I'm away. since it goes live for a week I'm away. But yeah, so that should be fun to try and do and get sorted. But yeah, so I've got to think about that and do that as well, within like this week and next week. So yeah, I've been doing that, and I've also been doing that since, I want to say, was it February, March? Like start of either February or March I've been doing this video for, and yeah, it's getting to the end of May, so it's taken me a few months to do that video as well. And I also feel like I'm just like rambling about a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm just like trying to like catch you guys up on stuff that has been going on for a while and stuff and that. But yeah, so in that video I will be glad once it's done, to be honest, and that filmed. But yeah, so I am glad I have done this video because it has knocked off like a few books off my TBR, of like this year's TBR and like my overall TBR, so it's good. But I'm never doing it again, because it was stressful to do this, and that if I do it again, I am doing like a shorter bit of it, only doing a little bit of it, and when the video comes out then you would kind of understand, but I'm shortening it. But yeah, so if I ever do that video again, that will be changed, just adapt it a bit. But yeah, I think so yeah, I've been doing that for a while, but I had 2 weeks away from that book because I didn't know if I was going to end up finishing it while I was down at my nan and granddad's, or finishing the book while I was away on holiday, because I didn't want to take my iPad away on that holiday to like film and stuff, because it would have just been really weird and awkward filming in the caravan with everyone. I'm going back to the holiday now, but yeah, so because I ended up, if I had filmed, I would have been in like the master bedroom, which me and my mum were staying in, and everyone else was the other end of the caravan in the front room, living room area kind of place, which was the other end, or sometimes they were like in the bedroom or one of the other bedrooms or in the toilet and stuff. But yeah, so it would have been like really weird and awkward, because you can somewhat hear other people, and also I didn't want to like film and have their conversation pick up on like the audio and stuff, of like me filming in that. I just thought I won't, so I didn't take my iPad. I did take a few photos on that trip. I don't know if I'm going to post any of them, because quite a few of them are like me and the people on the trip, which I'm like, I don't want to like post pictures of them, obviously without their consent, and I don't think they'd want to be on here, want me to like post them on like YouTube and stuff and show you guys, so I probably won't post them. I've got like a few like photos of me on my own, but now I'm like at the point of the holidays gone for a few weeks, so I probably won't end up posting them either, but it's like photos of me like when I was like playing some like arcade racing game. I took a photo of that because I came second on one, and then I came 6th I think on the other one, because I came second on the medium level, 6th on the hard level of this like car racing game. And then also there was a photo of Well, I had to take a photo of my mum's score of this like ticket where you just like pull this like a lever thing and it like spins this wheel, and you get however many tickets that is it lands on, and the jackpot is like 500, and my mum hit it once, so she wanted like a photo proof of it. So I have a photo of that as well, which has no one's face in, and then also has, I want to say, like, oh yeah, I also have the scoreboard of me playing air hockey with my mum. I think it was like, I got 8, I know, and then I think my mum got 3. I can't remember, but I've got my mum's score on the photo, but my score didn't show up on the photo, so that was fun. Because I wanted to take that photo to show my dad that I finally had won an air hockey game, because I normally lose. So yeah. So when I print them photos off and put it into like a little photo book, I'm gonna have to like write my score on it. So yeah, because I want to do like a little like scrapbook photo thing of the holiday and that. So I'm obviously gonna still put the photos in my normal like scrapbook photo album thing that I do, and then I'm gonna print off another set to make my own little holiday trip kind of thing scrapbook. And then I'm gonna make one for my mum, because I asked my mum before I left if she wanted one, and she was like yeah. So I need to print off like 3 lots of the same picture, I think, because I don't know if she's gonna want just the photos and that, and then also have the photos in a book as well. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that. And then I also thought, since there is there's probably going to be space in the book if we go on holiday again or do this trip like again next year or so, we can then put like next year's lot of photos in like a scrapbook and stuff, and do it like that way and that. So I was thinking do that, and yeah, grow from there. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that, but that is a job for like the next like July, I think, because all the photos on my phone from like my mum's birthday trip last year, my dad's birthday trip last year, but my mum's birthday trip last year I've managed to print off all the photos for and put into the books. My dad's birthday trip photos, it's been what, nearly half a year, 6 months, still not printed all of them off. They're going to be fully printed off next month, and then I also need to buy the books to put them in, because I've run out of space in the ones I do have. So I need to buy some new books for that, and then it will go on to, because I use free prints, so obviously I get 45 free prints a month, and then I'm just like, instead of paying for a little bit extra for the next, to try and like finish it, I'm like, I might as well just use the 45 free prints and then do next month. And so, since I don't really take that many photos for them to be kept, so yeah, does not matter. I also realised I'm doing my makeup way out of order that I normally do. I'm just like picking something up and then putting it on my face. Normally I do like somewhat of like an order, but not today, apparently. Oh my god, drop everything. But oh well, it's getting done. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, about the photos. So yeah, so all of like the photos from my dad's birthday trip, which I think were on like the last day of my dad's birthday trip photos that I took, because all of like the first day of the trip, which was travelling down, I meant the second day, was Silverstone, I think. All of them photos have been printed, done, and then we went to that other place the next day, which were done, because I think there was only like 3-4 photos, and I can't remember what the place was called. Them photos were done. So yeah, so we're just on the last day now, which was the Warner Brothers Harry Potter World one. So yeah, I just have them photos left to print, which I'm partway through printing them, to be honest, so it's not that bad. Literally just got next month, and then all of them photos have been printed, and it'll be on to the holiday with my mum and her friends, like printing off all of them. And that what I might do is print off like one lot at a time, and do it that way instead of trying to print 3 of the same photo off at once, because then I can just do the first 45 and I don't have to worry about going, right, I need 3 of that one to then calculate it that way, because otherwise I'll then have to do the thing of work out what's a third of 45 is, to then select that many photos, to then do then select when it's on to how many you want of each photo, to then add 3. So I might try and just do one lot at a time and go from there, kind of thing. But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing that with my holiday photos, which I feel is gonna be so fun. But I need to go back on to Facebook and get all the photos that have my mum in, for her little holiday scrapbook kind of thing, because I've taken off all the ones that are of me on the holiday. I just haven't taken all the ones of like fully with my mum in, because there's a few that I just have like my mum in and I'm not in, and then there's some that I have just like me in and not my mum. So yeah, so I need to get them done, and I can't open my mascara done, so I need to get them for her like holiday book. I also don't know if she wants me to do any writing in her book, so I need to ask her that actually, because I'm gonna do some writing in my book, and just have obviously the cover be like holiday or something, or holidays, and then do one page where it's like holiday 2025, and then say where we went and stuff, and then possibly say who we were with, I'm not sure, and then slowly put the photos in, and then once the photos are in, do some writing around them. Like obviously I want to add my score to the air hockey one, so I'll do that, and do air hockey with mum or something, and then possibly with the 3 well, we had 4 matching tops, I think. No, 3 matching tops. Well, I had 4 because I had 1 with mum, but I had photos of that, and then write out what day it was and stuff. So do that as well. So I'm like, I wanna do some writing on mine and go from there, and possibly, if I remember the bar staff names, put their names in them, so I actually remember who's who. I think there is literally one bar staff member or one staff member that we had a photo with, which I don't know their name because we didn't get around to asking them, but they were lovely and stuff. So yeah, they will be left nameless, whereas the rest I could probably put like an arrow to and write their name or something. But yeah, do that. So that will be a job to do after, well, once I get them printed and I get like a nice scrapbook for it. And then I might also put like my broken anklet from the holiday on it, in it, because I got a couple of these I have forgot to put on, the one that I wear all the time. These anklets. This is just like a knotted kind of ropey stringy one. I think it's a string actually. But yeah, so I've got this like plain white one, and then the one that's like broken where this part, this connecting part here has broken, is like a blue version of this, I think, blue and white version maybe, and then it has like a shell in the middle, and then I've also got like a full shell one, which I don't wear that often because I have to take it off every time I go to bed, because I don't want it to like break, or like the shells to break or anything, or whatever, and cut me. So yeah, I don't wear it that often. I wore it every day on the holiday, and then when I got back I didn't really wear it that often. But this one I can wear like every day and even to bed. I just can't wear it in the shower, hence why I haven't put it back on yet, because I had a shower literally before this, so hopefully my hair is somewhat dry. I did blow dry it, well, yeah, blow dry it kind of before filming, so, and it was like slightly damp, hence why I done my makeup first. So yeah, hopefully that is somewhat dry beforehand. But yeah, I blow dried my hair and like done all my skincare off camera because it was just easier and quicker. I'm gonna do my lip now, part of my lip now anyway. So I want to use this matte lip, like liquid lip thing. Do that, so I can put this on now, let this dry, and then I want to add, so I like the colour of this, and then I want to add a bit of lip gloss on top. So put this on, let it dry, curl my hair, and then once I've curled my hair, put the gloss on. Especially since my hair will probably get stuck to the gloss if I put the gloss on now. So yeah, also quickly before I forget, do my setting spray, which still reminds me of a hand sanitizer smell from like years ago, from a holiday in Butlins years ago. It reminds me of a hand sanitizer, the smell of it, so that's great and fun. But yeah, oh, I've got pins and needles in my leg because I've been sat on it. But let's do my hair. I'm feeling curling it and then possibly putting it back into a ponytail. I don't know. Let's see how I feel once I've curled it, because it'll probably be thrown back into a ponytail at the end of the day anyway, because that is, oh my god, what I end up doing anyway. Let's do some heat protectant spray. And I think my legs wore most of that, which was fun. But yeah, because towards the end of the day I normally just end up like getting frustrated with my hair because it's annoying me or in my way and stuff, so it just gets thrown up, especially since I'm going to be reading today. It might start annoying me, so it'll be like thrown up beforehand, or I throw it up while I'm like making my lunch and eating lunch and then forget to put it back down. So there's days where I actually do intend to wear my hair down, and then it doesn't end up happening for long. And then by the time that I remember, I'm like, it's like I'm about to have like tea, and then it's gonna be like thrown up into a bun to go to bed. So like not long after, so there's no point of putting it back down. Or it's gonna be a thing of I'm going to go like jump in the shower that evening and wash my hair. So yeah, there's no point of putting it back down afterwards and stuff. I'm never like fully like, I'm not doing this like very neatly or professionally. I'm just taking like random chunks. I probably will go over it at the end and stuff, since my hair doesn't really take curls and hold curls that much. And that it like drops them after a while, and I feel like I have this cable in my face as I'm trying to talk to you guys. But yeah, so it could be because I'm just not that good at curling my hair, or don't do it like a proper way of doing it. I just slap it on, leave it for like a few seconds. Sometimes I let it drop into my hand, sometimes I don't, and I just let it fully drop. But yeah, so some of them aren't like fully curled, so I'll go back and do that. But yeah, so I can't remember what else I was going to talk to you guys about, but yeah, so I'm kind of obviously in that limbo of being like, I've got a lot of stuff. I also do have a lot on my to-do list as well. A lot of stuff to do before going away on holiday, and then I'm like, once I go away on holiday, I'm then gonna have loads more stuff to do once I get back, because I've got another ending to-do list, which I have not started yet, because I'm in the middle of doing like loads of reading for a video, so I have not started like my to-do list, apart from like the Star Wars marathon. That's like the only thing. Well, I also started my Marvel marathon, but that's been put on hold. But yeah, so I have like my Star Wars marathon that I'm doing with my dad, but that's like the only thing on my to-do list that I'm actually doing. So yeah, I'm gonna have so much fun once I finish reading and coming back from that holiday, because I'm gonna have a lot of stuff to do, which I feel like is just gonna be so much fun, and stressful. It can be so stressful to do all of that. So yeah, fun times for me when I come back from holiday doing that. That is kind of also one thing that I'm like dreading, because I'm like, I can see like my to-do list is on an A4 piece of paper, well lined piece of paper, and I'd say it's over 3/4 of the paper, so full of stuff to do. And I know I'm not going to get it all done this year, because like I think some of it's literally like colouring in, but I want to get as much done of it as I can this year. I don't think any of it's got like a really normal, like needs like a deadline, but yeah, so that's going to be fun. Update on Star Wars, since I mentioned it. Obviously the second season of ACOTAR came out like a few weeks ago. What was it, like 4 weeks ago now? 5 weeks ago? I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks ago. So we ended up leaving it, watching the second season of ACOTAR until I got back from my nan and granddad's, because then we could just like binge watch it in one. But there's also the Tales of the Underworld, I think it is, like a mini like little short, well, kind of like shorts, because they're like, I think the longest one is like 18 minutes, little like animated series. So there's also that has come out, but we have started the second season of Andor now, because we kind of put Star Wars on hold after we finished Star Wars Rebels. So we thought, well, Andor was coming out soon, so instead of watching the Rogue One film, we might as well just watch the second season of Andor and then watch Rogue One. So yeah, so we are slowly getting that. I'm like worse with like taking this one off the curler. But yeah, so we are slowly getting there with Star Wars. I have given myself the deadline on that one of I want to finish it, like the whole of like the movies and series and stuff for the marathon before my dad's birthday in December. I've given myself that task, and literally just given myself that task personally. I have not set that deadline to my dad yet, kind of thing. But I do also have given myself like a thing of I want to get to a certain point by my birthday, which I'm like, we've got, how many episodes are there? We've got 9 episodes, I think, because there's 12, yeah, there's 12 episodes in the second season of Andor, and we've watched 3, so we've got 9 episodes left of that, and then we might watch the Underworld, the Tales of the Underworld. I don't know if my dad actually wants to watch that or not, but if not, that will only take like not that long anyway, so we could end up watching that and a movie in one night, so that isn't that bad. But yeah, so we'd be doing that, and then we've got like a few movies, so I kind of want to get into the middle of the movie section, where I think we've got like 4 movies, I think it is, in a go, and I'm like, if we can finish Andor, watch Tales of the Underworld if my dad wants to watch that. If not, I'll watch it on my own. You might end up watching it, since obviously it is a new one and it came out this year, but it won't take us long to watch that, since there's only like 6 episodes and they're between like 14 minutes and 18 minutes, I think. So yeah, that won't take us long to do that. Yeah, that don't look that bad. I might just leak. Oh, I need to fix like back here a bit. But do that, and then watch Rogue One, and then I'm trying to remember the order, which I can't remember fully. I think we've got like New Hope and some other stuff. But yeah, so is it Empire Strikes Back as well, or has that already happened? I can't remember now, but I want to let it like Andor finished, Tales of the Underworld, and then possibly like 3 of the 4 movies done. If possible, I want to get to the point of, in the obviously chronological order, which I can't fully remember what order the movies are in, or the second section of the movies are, but I want to get to at least the start, or if not starting, The Mandalorian before my birthday. So yeah, I think it was generally like a couple months ago I was like, oh, if I can get to Ahsoka by my birthday, then that would be great, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Since obviously we've got these 2 weeks where is when I'm literally filming this on the day this gets uploaded, because I forgot. Well, I didn't forget, I just didn't do it Monday because I was busy, and then yesterday I was kind of like in like a lazy mood, so yeah, didn't end up doing it then, so I'm doing it today. But yeah, so, and we done the watching of Andor Monday, so I'm like, give it another, and also just like slowly, like lightly brushing out these curls a bit. Give it like another, what, 4 days of watching Andor and we'll be finished. Since we're watching like 3 episodes in one day. So give it that, and then it'll be also which will, for Wednesday today, watch one. Well, if we watch it for the rest of the week, then that's done, and then watch the Underworld, Tales of the Underworld. So do that. So we could potentially get some of it done these 2 weeks, and then obviously the week we're away, we might not end up watching any of it. And that I don't know if we'll end up watching it with like any streaming service, because of the evenings we will be out at the evening entertainment, so we won't be watching anything then. And then during the days we might be like doing stuff, so not too sure on that one. And then obviously we'll have like a week or 2, I can't remember, I don't know how long it is, between coming back from the holiday and my birthday, so it'll be a try and squeeze as much in as we can then as well, to like hit my birthday goal of getting there. And then I'm thinking once Star Wars is like finished, I might then eventually get back to watching Marvel, I'm not sure, or it might just be a thing of watch Criminal Minds, and then when I'm like somewhat up to date on Criminal Minds, then go back to watching Marvel. But I'm not watching Criminal Minds at the moment. I've kind of like stopped that at the moment to catch up on like loads of YouTube videos, since I haven't been watching YouTube in the past like 2 weeks. So yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna put on my gloss now. This is like a new one that I got on the holiday with like my mum and her friends. I got it in one of like my little like goodie bags that they done. I have just realised that this doesn't have the stopper in, so I think it's like, oh there it is. It was like, I think it like literally came off as I like went to put my thing down on it. And that, but yeah. Yeah, it literally just done it again. All I did was like do that and it popped up. So it's not on there like properly. But yeah. And I'm also like dyeing this wand. But that was me getting ready. I might actually leave my hair down for a bit and it'll probably be put up in like a few hours. But yeah, so that was getting ready with me this morning. All I have left to do is put some perfume on and then I am done, because I am dressed already for the day and somewhat done for just literally reading today. I think that's all I'm doing today, reading and watching some YouTube. So yeah, I hope you had fun getting ready with me and that. And well, I just like randomly ramble about the most random stuff. But yeah, so oh my god, I love this scent as well, vanilla fudge cake milkshake. But yeah, anywho, I will see you guys Sunday for a vlog, and then Wednesday for, I think it's a routine video with one of my reborns. So yeah, so I'll see you guys then. Bye.